my birthday's coming up in a few days' time, so I thought I'd celebrate with a new order from Karin. Yes. As you know, I love to order orchids. There's always ways to deal with the crowd. So, I'm not so worried. I just need to open it. It arrived very, very late last night, and as I've been sitting there for 5 to 6 hours waiting for this package, I was too tired to unbox it. So I thought I'd wait till the day after. And now the day after has arrived. This is going to be so exciting. A few orchids, just a couple. And amongst these guys, there were, like always, 1 or 2 that I really needed to have. So I had to make an entire order. So that's why it's all of a sudden more economical to order a whole bunch than just a few. So, but not so many in this package. But yeah, let's get started now. Yeah, and sunglasses and all. Let's pretend it's summer, shall we? The summer is gone, way gone, and we all do wish for it to come back. Yeah, so let's pretend. Jumpsuit and all, yay! Sunflowers. I could have used a cup of coffee before I started, but, well, I just need to do it. The excitement is a little bit too heavy to bear right now. Now, can we finally reach the point when this box is opening up? Yeah. Finally we did manage. Okay. Okie dokie. Perlite. Really cheap. Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's a bargain. Half the price of what we need to pay here in this country for a bit of perlite, so yeah, that's great. If you saw my repotting videos, I bet you noticed that I've been using perlite quite a lot. And these very, very efficient shallow pots, very cheap, 1.5 or was it 2.5? Maybe €1.5 each. You can use it for as hanging baskets. You can very easily attach a hanger to it and hang it somewhere. And you can use it for bulbophyllums, serpetolums, shallow-rooted, long-rhizomed orchids in general. Yeah, good drainage to the bottom. Lovely pots. Should have gotten a few more, but anyways, 2 are better than none, and I will return to Currlin before long anyway, so I can add on a couple more in my next order. And what do you know? I got yet another little box of orange oil. I'm tiring you guys with this orange oil. I think I'm mentioning this oil in each and every upload. I better stop, but, well, not today. Here it is again. Now, over to something more interesting. I got a non-orchid as well this time, but it's not going to be this one soon. This is an orchid. Very, very nicely grown orchid as well. Can you take a guess and tell me what it is? No. Some people might know what it is only by looking at its leaves and the shape of the pseudobulbs. As I'm a Bulbophyllum fan, serpetolums, some of them have been reclassified into serpetolum as well, but still, for me, there are Bulbophyllums. This is one I am going to put into the shallow pot hanging basket I just showed you guys. It's a lovely grown, flowering sized Bulbophyllum Lobbii. Good priced as well, €18. It's not much for this sized orchid. Church bells ringing. On Friday, yeah. Could be some kind of funeral or wedding, yeah. Shouldn't be negative, yeah. That's not my disposition. No, I'm not negative. A wedding, yeah. It's going to be a wedding. Church bells ringing. Anyways, new growth. Need to shift pots for it anyways. It's about time. You can see. Good, I finally got it. I've been thinking about this orchid so many times. Other times there was something wrong with it. Either it was a bit too expensive, or it was a bit too large, or it was a bit too slim, too tiny of an orchid, poor orchid, and such. The list goes on and on and on. This was just about right, at a good price, fairly good price. Satisfied? Yeah. That's the proper word for it. Excellent plant. Oh, there's a little, yeah. All right. No. This one isn't as excellent as everything else. This leaf just dropped. Can you see? It's been far too damp. One good root mounted, yeah, one more root. It's the Holcoglossum Wangii, perhaps, but it's a cheap one. I think it's got about could it be 1 year to flower size? I'm not entirely sure. I need to admit that I do not recall, so the pop-up will be, yeah, a great thing for it here and now, but not much of a plant, is it? But well, a couple of roots. I never had this thing before. I think I had a Holcoglossum 8, could it be 8, 9 years ago, 10. Nah, never mind. Just never seemed to get a replacement for that one. Maybe try it out to see what happens. A new genus, almost new genus for me. Since I obviously didn't manage to treat the other one, my old one, right, so. But I didn't have a cabinet, as I do now, at times, so in that, she'll do great. Now the cabinet is a bit drier than it was before. A little bit less humidity. Yeah, they are all doing a lot better, a whole lot better. No rotting. Yeah, nothing bad's going on in there anymore. Well, yeah, just a little thing I want to show you guys. To prove my point, really. This is not a Holcoglossum, but it's I think it's my fourth such Eonosidium popcorn haruri. Can you see? I am not killing it. Look, on the other hand, it's growing new roots and a little, yeah, obviously not a rotten one. So, this long I've never managed to grow this type. This one has been the most finicky orchid I've ever encountered in my whole life here. But finally, this one wasn't the best Eonosidium I ever came across either, so and it really did manage to pull itself through, so there's a whole lot better conditions in there nowadays than it was before. So with that said, I think that this guy is not gonna rot anymore. It's gonna stop the rotting, and it will do excellent in there. If this guy can, this guy will as well. Yes? Whoa, this is a great plant. I've been staring at, I've been thinking about, what a funny thing, this orchid. Buying this orchid several times before. Cattleya air Mososa. Mickey Mouse should say on the tag. Mickey Mouse. Yeah, it really looks like Mickey Mouse. With its characteristic petals and sepals, yeah. Quite expensive though, I thought. But it's a well-grown plant. A lot more well-grown than I would have expected. And new growth coming. It's not going to be the best of growth, but at least a growth and at least a couple of more roots here. It's always nice when the ship orchids with new growth coming. But there's something else lurking in here. Some kind of a leaf or such. I'm not sure. That needs to be dealt with. But it's flowers. I realized that the more blooms you can find when you Google something, I mean, the easier the plant is to get into bloom. That is if the pictures are different. If they varies. If they're not, if it's the very same picture popping up on several places on the internet, well, you can almost be sure of this one is not so easy, or the orchid is not so easy to get into bloom. Yes? You find it on Pinterest or stuff like that when normal people, normal persons are uploading pictures from their own collection. Yes? Alright. A better grown plant than I did expect, so thank you so much for this lovely plant. Yes? Oh, lordy. Da, 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 da. Oh. Yeah. What an orchid. Yeah, it's a huge one. That I didn't expect. Not this huge. Not this powerful. And vigorous. Look, 2 very fat growth coming up there. 2 new ones here. Bifoliate as well. In some sort. Looks funny. This one looks, it's unifoliate only. This one is bifoliate. This one is bifoliate. Same very strange way. Bifoliate. So it, in its heritage, there will be bifoliate Cattleyas as well as unifoliate Cattleyas shining through here. Rhyncattleyanthe, Chief SweetOrange. SweetOrange. And growing stage. I think this one can tolerate semi-hydro now. I had this one a couple of years ago. A bit smaller one, but not a bad one. But I tried to transition it into semi-hydro. Yeah, I had my moment, a period, shall we say, when I tried to convert or transition, shall we say, everything that came my way into semi-hydro. Yeah, semi-hydro is a very, very great way on growing orchids. It really is. But no debris, no dirt everywhere. And you can reuse the medium, the lacquer beads and stuff. That's really, really something, isn't it? But you really need to transition at the very right time. Yes. And choose wisely. This one I actually think is possible. It's in moss. And it's always a whole lot easier to transition an orchid that's been sitting in moss into semi-hydro and make it thrive than transitioning an orchid which has been sitting in, shall we say, bark medium into semi-hydro. Yeah. And they really do need to be in growing stage, which this one is. So this is going to be perfect this time. Lovely orange Podinara blooms. Yeah, this one is also called, goes under the name Podinara. Not only Rhyncattleyanthe. So, yes. This size orchid, I shan't complain. Really. Look. Ooh, it's a heavy one. Needs a lot of light, so that's what it's going to get. So happy with that purchase. Finally, making up for the lost plant. What's this? All right. All right. Yeah. What can we say about this Cattleya? Not the best of size, really. This one shouldn't be that tall anyway, but it's the beautiful Cattleya Intermedia, variation Aquinii, Coerulea, Orlata. Yeah, this one should have the name Mickey Mouse instead of this one. Yeah, looks so nice with the little thingies, shall we say, uh, to the petals. New growth, quite small orchid, but well, it's got some time to flowering size still, so. But I'm not sure. I don't think this one is gonna be a semi-hydro plant. Actually, no, it's gonna be a clay pot plant. But well, as long as it's got a another new growth here, I'm satisfied. So all I need to do is make sure that I can grow it even more nicely in this ugly little container. Yes, finally I got it. The Coerulea type as well. Looked very smashing. Quite sought after. This one I couldn't find it anywhere in my neighborhood. No, in Europe, yeah. So, this is the last one. Now, I got it. Yay! Let's see its progress later on. What can this be? It's a crazy typed orchid, isn't it? Only to discover that it's a non-orchid. It's not an orchid at all. It's a Hoya. And yeah, I know what you're thinking. I'm not going to be all hooked up on Hoyas. I simply do not have the space. Well, I have a limit. And it goes, at least it goes somewhere. And this is where it goes. Hoya, CV, Nona, pink flowers. So it's the David Cummingii times Hoischkiliana. Don't ask me to pronounce, but quite expensive, yeah. But David Cummingii is Karis red flowers. So, and the other one perhaps brighter flowers or lighter flowers. So this one's gonna carry pink flowers. Yeah, it's already got a hanger, but I need to put it in something else. Simply to yeah, I need to get rid of this hanger. But anyways, that's the least problem. And that's not a problem at all. It's just a made-up problem, a fake one. I hope it's going to bloom very soon. And you guys, I'm going to show you my other Hoya. My Hoya carnosa. Here's where it's at. Doing quite nicely. Look. It's long growth. Yeah, need to tie them up around it, this bow. Or they will be everywhere, but it's Hoya carnosa australis. Works well, likes it here, grows well. Almost no caring at all. I think I watered it only twice for the last 1.5, 2 months time, so yeah, you should only water it when it's starting to get really dry, yeah. So I think that's it with my Hoya collection, I hope. A little free sample of the fertilizer. I wondered why I didn't get an extra bonus somewhere in this package, and I did, even this time. So, well, you guys, thank you so much for watching this unboxing video, and we, yeah, have a lovely summer, and I'm gonna have a lovely, lovely birthday amongst friends and family. A little, quite simple birthday. So, yeah. Take care, we should talk soon. Please do subscribe. Hit the like and share and stuff. We'll have this channel a lot. Let it be my birthday present from you guys. Yeah? Bye-bye.